Have you ever farted in an elevator with another person?
That's the way to start a video. No, I have not. Have you?
Yes. It's very embarrassing.
Did you do it on purpose, or did you think no one else would come?
Uh, you know how you feel it and you think it's gonna be something else? I thought it was gonna be like a silent one, and it came out like loud.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, we're back with more Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Last time we got the professor's banana-flavored galoshes, so today we can make our way through Krusty's Cannery.
Rusty cannery. That doesn't sound like a good cannery.
No, probably full of all moldy fish and God knows what. And
Who's even
conveyor
fishing
belts.
up all these fish, anyways?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say maybe the professor.
Like, why would you have a cannery on your property?
That's a question only the professor can answer. Like, well, first off, Cody, who makes banana flavored galoshes?
Lunatics.
Exactly. So that's what this professor is. He's a lunatic. He's cray cray.
Very cray cray.
Indeed. And there's random sea monsters in this area for some reason. Perhaps they're eating the fish.
It's like mutated fish.
Yeah. The professor's experiment's gone wrong.
Or a byproduct from like waste or whatever.
True. We don't know what he puts in these fish. Maybe he adds some sort of
Maybe he
chocolate.
poisons the lake, and that's how he gets all this fish.
Oh yeah, that could be. Maybe that's why Scooby dies instantly when he touches it. It's poisoned. Cody, you just made new lore for this game.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Indeed. Cody answers the questions that no one knew they needed answers to. But I do wonder what's up with the placement for all these conveyor belts? They don't seem efficient for a fish factory.
I don't know, man. Maybe he just has them there just for fun.
I don't get how you're supposed to get from room to room if you're not Scooby. Like, there's no other way to reach this platform up here.
Maybe the scientist has warping powers, just like the groundskeeper.
That could be, because he just teleports all over the place. Look at me, I'm the spooky groundskeeper. A thing that I wanted to talk about today was, I think it was maybe last year or 2 years ago, they actually remade one of the SpongeBob games, and one of the companies to help make it was, I want to say THQ, which is the same company that made this game. So perhaps there's a possibility for a remake of this game in the future, which would be cool.
I mean, it's possible, but you have to remember, SpongeBob is way more popular than Scooby-Doo in modern times.
Perhaps.
I
But
also have that game.
Was it Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Yeah. Or Sponge Out of Water. I have to look at it again. I have it on PlayStation.
Okay. But yeah, I was just thinking it'd be cool to play this like on the Switch or something, handheld. That would be really nice. But perhaps not yet. I do know. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I do know there is a fan that is remaking this game currently, and it looks really good so far. Like, he's redoing it in HD. It looks really good.
A fan project, eh?
Yeah, he's doing it all by himself, and he's actually done quite a bit so far. Like, I know he remade Mystic Manor. I think he's done parts of the Hedge Maze, maybe. And some of the monsters, too, I want to say he's got models for already, and it looks really good.
Where is he on the internet? Does he have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'll post it in the description of this video, or maybe I'll make a little note of it so you guys can look it up. But he did a really good job so far. But he's, like I said, it's a one-man team, so he's not able to do a whole lot at once. But when he does, it looks really well.
Passion does, man.
Yep. That's one of the things that I think maybe the GTA remaster should have done. Just hired some of those modders to do everything, because so far they've done a much better job than Grove Street Games did.
Right from crabs.
They just let it be for an entire year.
Yep, and then Rockstar kicked them off, and now they're handling it. But I think fans have more passion than developers these days, which is why fan projects seem to turn out much better.
Yeah, man. That's why you gotta play more indie games. There's a lot of good ones.
Indeed, like House of the Dead.
Or Stardew.
Stardew, perhaps. And Story of Seasons. Oh, I don't know if that's
not,
indie.
That's not really indie. That's more of like a company.
Yeah. Ah, yes.
I mean indie devs are kind of like companies too, but they're way smaller.
Yeah. Maybe someday you'll be an indie developer.
Well, that would be the dream.
If you were to make a game, what type would you want it to be?
I'll be real with you. I already have like 3 ideas for games.
Do you know how to use Blender and stuff like that?
Nope. That's why
No.
they're only ideas that I've written down somewhere.
Is that anything that interests you? Like getting to learn how to make games?
Yeah. But I'm also aware that it takes a lot of time to learn all types of different stuff you need to learn how to make a game.
Alright. Perhaps someday we'll see a Cody learns how to use Blender video.
There's also coding and stuff.
That's true. Alright, back to the game, I guess. Since we've neglected it so far. We are still
We are
in the
in
woods.
a massive factory.
Yes, that makes cannery fish in bottles. And for whatever the
I
reason,
think this is like the biggest area in the game.
perhaps like one of the biggest rooms for sure. I don't know why there's fish just laying all over the floor. I can't imagine that's very sterile. Maybe clean.
Don't worry about it. All you gotta do is run it under some water. You're all good.
Oh, true. Let's just put it in cans. Scoop it up with your hands, bare hands. Put it in a little can, and it's good to go.
I mean, this also could just be for like chum.
True. Who knows?
Then
Maybe
it
this is
doesn't. Then it doesn't matter if it's clean or not.
right. Maybe this is a cover-up for the professor. He doesn't actually do anything with fish, which is why it's just all laying around. He doesn't know what to do with it.
I bet his house smells really bad. Like not just fish, but just in general smells really bad.
Like from all the cobwebs and dust all over.
Like I'm getting the impression that the professor himself probably smells like day-old eggs or something.
Maybe. Maybe that question will be answered in the future. When we create our own lore. Extra lore, I should say. I don't know why there's random birds in here either. Perhaps the professor likes birds that like to kill you.
There's probably like a hole somewhere, and
Yeah.
they just got in.
And then they just like flying in the same direction over and over.
Oh, they're just too excited. They don't know where to start first with the fish.
And a random caveman up here, nice. That's natural.
He's trying to protect his sandwiches there.
Maybe. That's why they're all over the fishing area. Like, we need our sandwiches. You know,
There's a lot of Scooby snacks.
it's true, but one question. How does he get them to float all over the place?
Magic.
Alright. And then another good question. What do you think the professor's electricity bill is for everything? Like the mansion, the hedge maze, the fishing area? What do you think it is? What's the price?
Did we say anything about that before?
No, but I'm curious.
Oh no, we just talked about how his haircut. I don't know. With all his equipment, and I'm assuming even more equipment later, he probably spends way more than he should.
So we must really profit off stuff that's already been invented then.
That or everything else is helping him pay for it.
I want to
Like
say
Cannery. What if he's donating it all and then he's using... I have no idea where I'm going with this, to be honest.
I think his only maybe unique invention is banana flavored galoshes. It's
And
the
even
only
that's not a
thing.
very good one.
The professor's weird. Let's just accept that, I guess.
I mean, even if it's unique, doesn't mean it's good. Like, I don't know how he'd profit from that.
Alright? Well, his spring invention's kind of cool, though, giving you a double jump. If you had that in real life, that might sell a little well.
What would you double jump in real life anyways?
I guess you just jump in midair somehow.
I mean, if someone creates air compressor shoes, maybe.
Or you just put the springs on there like Scooby did with the Professor's invention.
I don't think springs would work out in reality.
Perhaps.
Like, what are the springs gonna jump off of?
Air. The Scooby-Doo logic.
Right.
And fish.
I think my favorite thing with the Scooby-Doo sound effect, you know, when they're running in place,
Uh-huh.
is always having that sound effect playing when someone's trying to run on ice.
I like that too. Raw, I'm slipping. And then Surfer Connor's gonna come in. Ah, tubular.
What is he doing in a winter side?
He needs a vacation. Saw too many conveyor belts as a surfer.
Oh yeah, those things mix well.
Yes. I wonder what's up with all the trampolines. Maybe that's how the professor gets around.
Those look like bags, you know when you just toss a bunch of stuff into it, just tie it up into a sack.
Mm-hmm. I wonder
Maybe
how he
that's
gets
how
it
he
up there.
transports.
Maybe. That's up where he hides the bodies.
It's a warp day.
But finally, we are out of this giant factory.
Pear on the pier. Fear on the pier.
Fear on the pier.
Why did I read that as pear?
Who knows, really?
I mean, it could be either one.
Yeah.
This guy's a glutton.
Right.
I wonder what the architects were thinking when this place was built. Just the professor's like, alright, you guys are gonna build this for me, no questions asked, alright? Like, okay.
He just came back like every week with a new building idea.
So he must have money from somewhere then.
I have a new addition. I would like to put this here.
I would
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but I just want it.
Yes. I want a bottomless pit in my house. Please just put it there. Thank you. And poison water, which is probably extremely illegal, but the FDA does not care about his food issues, so I don't even know who would deal with water situation. The government, maybe, mayor. They don't care about it.
Ruby snacks.
No, they don't.
Or he bribes the officials, maybe. That's an idea. Probably pays them in Scooby snacks or fish. Or he kills them with the fish.
That would be an interesting world where you could pay for things with snacks.
Yes, yes it would. Perhaps we were in this area much earlier. But the other side.
The other side.
Yeah.
Are you just going in one big circle?
Well, to get to this area, you could either go through that door, or you'll see in like a minute or so what I'm talking about. Also, that moon looks very close, like it's just a part of a wall.
Yeah, it does.
Perhaps the moon is broken in Scooby-Doo world, or it's much closer to the Earth.
Perhaps. To be honest, I don't really mind if the moon's that close in certain games. Like Luigi's Mansion makes it look very good.
But this is the area we were in earlier, which now is a tar monster.
Ruby snacks.
And Cody's shipwreck.
Yep, the tar monster probably came from that boat.
Yeah, it took this long in the game for him to climb over. That's why he wasn't there earlier.
No, he was piloting that boat, and then he got knocked unconscious.
Where does crew go?
He is the crew. See all this tar there? Those are his buddies. They're just melted.
Oh no, that's not good. So, what do you think the reasoning is that he's got all these random, like, pathways that just abruptly end and you have to jump over them? Do you think that's to hide from the tax collectors or to get them to stop or something?
The buildables? Probably. But just these caverns here, they were probably already here.
Okay. And you think the holes were here too? Or he dug them out for them?
I don't know, man.
Alright.
The architecture of this place is really hurting my head.
At least he was kind enough to put lamps all over the walls.
Yeah.
And crabs all over. I don't know why there would be a crab just going back and forth.
I mean, they're by the ocean, dude.
But what are they doing just on random platforms? How do they get there?
Have you ever been to the ocean before? Crabs hang out in caves.
But do they
Anywhere.
just keep following a set path?
I don't know. Crabs can be weird. You ever see that meme with the crab with the knife?
Indeed. I've never seen a crab eating food before. It's scary. Crabs look like they'd be very easy to rip apart if you wanted to eat them.
Shockingly easy.
Well, you can step on them when they die.
Well, I mean, aside from their harder shells on the outside, they're like super soft on the inside compared to us.
Oh. Mayhaps that's why if you accidentally step on a crab with your shoes or jump on one, it would perish. You know, if these doors are locked one-sided, I don't get why Scooby doesn't just hop on the roofs and go around and then open them instead of getting all these keys.
That house is probably way bigger on the inside than it actually looks, huh?
Perhaps. But mayhaps we don't go in the house. Mayhaps we just skip through it. Perhaps you were inside and you told us to go away.
Get out of my house.
Wow, Scooby, listen.
So that was just a gateway?
Yep. Just a nice little passageway.
I forget that monster's name.
The scuba diver. That is.
I think it's because I watched the movie, but I prefer the movie look compared to whatever that is.
Listen, the ghost of Captain Cutler he's tough.
It also looks very basic compared to the actual scuba suit that the other one wears.
Don't make fun of it.
I will.
No, he doesn't deserve your hate.
No hate. He just sucks.
Wow, that's nice to say.
He's mid.
He's A tier. What are you capping at?
He's mid.
Nah, don't ever say that about the scuba diver.
This is definitely the case where the movie version is vastly superior.
Nah, the OG is superior.
Right?
Nah.
Ruby snacks.
Whatever you say, Cody.
Right?
When you wake up tonight, there's gonna be one of those blue birds in your room. He's just gonna keep annoying you, flying around, eating your posters.
I'll eat that bird.
Wow.
I'll just wake up, grab it, and then take a big chomp, and then go back to bed.
Oh, just gonna eat some raw bird, are ya?
Yep.
Delicious midnight snack.
It's all
okay.
500 Scooby snacks.
Yeah, the professor really wants that, that moolah. And perhaps, guess who's down this pathway?
Shaggy, since he's everywhere.
It's our groundskeeper buddy.
Him. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Indeed, so you can't get over this pathway until you collect another invention.
Let's watch it be more bullcrap.
More odd inventions.
Is this where we're introduced to the rope again?
No, this is a lighthouse.
Like rope 2?
Nope, no rope.
The professor's new invention?
Ah, yes. Here you go, Scooby. This new invention allows you to swing.
Bruh.
That was my professor
Ruby snacks.
impersonation.
Rummy.
And
Not gonna lie, when you do that, it sounds like you're... It doesn't even sound like a surfer dude anymore. It sounds like...
a
I'm trying
nerd.
to think. Yes. Like,
Dude.
the old school nerds.
Hey there, Scooby.
Like, I think it's like earlier mid, or, like early 2000s.
Like
nerd
Mr.
is what
Crocker?
that sounds like. Yeah.
Fairly Odd
sounds like
Parents?
that. Yep.
Let me get my fairies.
I can imagine you saying that when you were younger, collecting Pokemon cards.
Ruby snacks.
Speaking of,
Rummy.
my brothers have a bunch in our garage. Mayhaps they have a Charizard.
Treasure.
And you never checked.
I didn't. It's a shame.
He's sitting on a gold mine, dude.
Could be. Ah, yes, a lighthouse with the light at the bottom of the lighthouse. Makes sense.
I mean, it's possible. Some light can be worked with mirrors.
But do lighthouses have elevators in them is the question.
Not that I know of.
So
I think
perhaps
most lighthouses have like a spiral staircase or
Well,
ladders.
this lighthouse has the spiral staircase and an elevator for the actual light.
Is there even a lighthouse in existence that actually has an elevator? Maybe if one was big enough, but
Well, but for the light itself, I think this might be the only one. But the lighthouses have elevators in them. I believe some of the Pokemon lighthouses have elevators in them.
to be fair, those ones are like very massive compared to the ones we have in real life.
Indeed. Well, this one's pretty tall. At least from the inside.
It's like 5,000 feet from the inside, and then on the outside it's like 20 feet.
Indeed. Perhaps we have to race this light now.
You slowed down there, dude.
I know you can't constantly run. He takes a little break.
Wow.
so much for that dog stamina.
I think he has to lay off the Scooby snacks.
Right? Scooby, you're getting fat, old boy. But perhaps this is where we get a random invention. From breaking the light.
Breaking the light, so was it like a flashlight or something?
It's a lightning bolt. Awesome, Scoob! You just found the Professor's Super Smash invention. You can now press the square button after jumping to smash down. So you get
The ground pound ability is a lightning bolt.
Yes.
Huh? I mean, the closest thing would probably be like a fist, or maybe like a I don't know, but it's not a lightning bolt. When I see a lightning bolt, I think electricity.
Perhaps. But perhaps that's a good spot to end this video. Do you have any closing words?
No.
Alright.
I continue to be baffled by this game.
Good. No, farewell.